have both struggled with them, so you know, they've got to be careful going forward that, you know, Georgia will be on to get a big scalp, that's for sure.
Well, Andy Robinson brought his Scotland side so close to that vital victory. Let's hear from the Scottish coach.
Well, Andy, I looked up at your area, the coach's box, with probably about 15 to go, and I think you probably felt at the time you had control of the match and just it slipped.
Yeah, we had complete control of the game, and one slip of concentration. Firstly, to lose the restart, having gone to 6 points ahead, and then secondly, poor defensive lapse. And yeah, we'd played well in that second half. We controlled the game, we controlled the territory, but you've got to finish sides off like Argentina, because one slip up and it's 7 points. And yeah, credit to them. Yeah, they were under a lot of pressure. I thought we had, let's say, complete control of the game. But their fighting spirit, and you saw what it means to Argentina to win this.
We thought they might dominate probably at scrum time, but even go well on the line-out. But you were good at scrum and outstanding at the line. You won plenty of ball there.
Yeah, the Scottish forwards work really hard. They're quality guys, and we know that we can put them under pressure. The dressing room is absolutely devastated. It's one lapse. It's 30 seconds of concentration that's cost them a test match.
It's a huge one next weekend. We wish you all the best for that.
Tom, what's the task for Scotland during this coming week? It is a huge task, and they're capable of beating England, but maybe by not the margin that's required.
Yeah, it's a huge task, but if there's ever a game, Scotland need to get up for more than England. I can't think of one. They'll be champing at the bit to get out there next weekend and take their frustration of today's performances against England. Yeah,
well, Sean, what would you anticipate would be England's reaction to what they've seen today?
Well, they'll know the history of England-Scotland game, so it's a big game for both teams, especially for Scotland. So England just need to continue in the same vein. The team they picked yesterday was probably their strongest team, I'd imagine. They were picking their strongest team again to hopefully finish the pool on a high, that's for sure.
Yeah, and just to underline, we would assume Argentina get past Georgia with a bonus point, the bonus point they require.
I think they will. I think they've got too much quality. I think they're going to be too strong for the Georgians.
OK, we will wait to see what happens next weekend, the final weekend of group matches, that Scotland-England game on Saturday. Scotland with, well, an understatement, it all to do against England. England in pole position in Pool B after yesterday's 10-try romp against Romania. And we'll have the latest reaction from the England camp in a few minutes' time.
You and 3 friends could win the ultimate rugby golden ticket for the Six Nations 2012. First, you'll go to Edinburgh to see Scotland against England, then to Dublin to see Ireland take on Wales. Next, it's Italy against England in Rome before England face Wales at Twickenham. You'll then be off to Paris to see France take on England before a final trip to Cardiff to catch Wales against France. Accommodation and the majority of travel is included, as well as VIP hospitality. You'll also win £5,000. For your chance to win, call 0904 161 2011. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text rugby to 88342. Text costs £1.50 plus one standard network rate message. Red button viewers can press red to enter now. You can also enter for free at itv.com. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after the lines close on Thursday, the 27th of October at 10 a.m. will not be counted, but may still be charged. Good luck.
He made it. An agonising defeat for Scotland against Argentina in Wellington, 13-12. They now need a huge win against England next weekend to salvage their World Cup. By contrast, England's big win against Romania yesterday was welcome. It's been largely well received, although it was far from perfect, especially in relation to that penalty count. Well, this is the further reaction in New Zealand. Martin Bayfield has been with one of the England hat-trick men, Chris Ashton.
This is Ashton, and England will have a fourth try. They're running riot in white in Dunedin. Ashton will get his second. Taken away by Ashton, and he will have his own hat-trick as well. England have arrived at this World Cup.
Well, Chris, a little while has passed since the hat-trick. Still buzzing from the game?
Yeah, I mean, there's been quite a good buzz around the squad. We had a relatively quiet night last night. We just stayed together. Tom Wood's missus gave birth today, so we just had a bit of a drink together and sat around, talked, nothing too extravagant.
That must have quite an impact on the squad when something like that happens.
Yeah, it was yesterday actually. Pretty much cut through before the game, and not too long before the game. So we managed to get back and managed to make it. It was pretty much perfect timing on her side. But yeah, he had a little girl, so all happy for him.
That's what you want from a sporting wife. Good timing. Now, change of scenery in Auckland, Scotland the next game. Does it change the mindset a little bit? Do you suddenly think this is where it all gets quite interesting?
I think so. I mean, teams tend to get tighter and tighter but as the competition goes on. It's just something that naturally happens for some reason. You mentally change your mindset, but I don't think it's going to change the way we've been playing. We're trying to play expansive, and each game we've been getting better at that, and each week in training we've been trying to work on that. So I don't see why that can't carry on. We keep moving the ball, and if the opportunity's there, hopefully we'll take them. Now,
as you've been moving into this hotel, the All Blacks have been moving out. Did you see any of them where there's a little bit of eye contact?
Unfortunately not. I mean, Tom, our team manager, let us know on the bus as we were getting off, but no. We was thinking Haas was going to go and try and find Richie McCaw, but he didn't manage to.
But this really is where everything comes alive. I mean, the buzz, you've kind of been a little bit isolated out in Dunedin and Queenstown, but this, you can sense the buzz around the place here, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, we could sense that before we left, but we have been a bit out of it. But I mean, game day still, Dunedin is live and kicking, but it'd be good to get out and get the feel of it and let us know that we're in the World Cup and getting into the qualifying stages.
It's a good old New Zealand rain as well, no roof over you anymore.
It's like being in Manchester back in Wigan.
Come on, thanks for talking to us. Cheers.
Thank you.
Now England-Scotland next weekend. It'll be billed as winner takes all, and in a way it is. But Scotland, after their defeat against Argentina, have to produce the ultimate victory, the ultimate performance. It's possible, and it's next weekend. Eden Park, Auckland, kicking off at 8:30. OK, we'll be looking forward to that during the course of the week, but let's run the rule over England now. And you feel, Sean, they're back on course after yesterday?
Yeah, I thought it was a good performance, a solid performance. I thought they held their shape. They scored 5 tries in the first half and continued in the same vein in the second half. The wingers scored most of the tries. The forwards did the work. I thought Moody played well. I thought he could have had longer on the field. He only had 50 minutes. I think Martin Johnson's probably satisfied now that Johnny Wilkinson will be his starting 10. Gave him 40 minutes, took him off, and brought Flood on, who played pretty well also. So I think they're in good shape. You mentioned the penalty count. Yeah, it wasn't as good as they would have hoped, but I thought the discipline in general, unforced errors, was pretty good, and they scored some good tries.
And Thomas Waldrom, who's been waiting patiently in the wings, has now been officially called up. That news half an hour or so ago.
Yeah, I think that adds, in terms to the back row, just the makeup of the back row. I thought Haskell played well at 8 yesterday. Is he a natural 8? No, but he's getting better. And I thought Croft was outstanding. Tom Wood, Moody, and now you throw Waldrom to the mix. It's a good loose forward trio. And as we're seeing as this tournament's developing, the breakdown is such a key area, as we just saw in that game then with Argentina. You need strong players over the ball that produce that quick ball that is crucial.
OK, thanks very much. After the break, we'll bring you the action from the earlier games today, starting with Fiji against Samoa, the Pacific Island battle. And heroics against Australia, up against Russia.
They spent 49 minutes and 38 seconds in their opponent's half. They never.
Smarter data for a smarter planet.
Dudes, did you see me ride that wave? Oh, forget the nat race. I'm free. I'm going to use my calls and texts to tell the hive.
Spoken like a fellow beach bumble.
Oh, whatever. He can't even stay upright. Think I'll use my free web to upload this for the hive.
No.
Get off.
Get over £50 worth of calls and texts, plus 50 megabytes of free web access for £10 with the new Vodafone Freedom Freebie on Pay As You Go. Vodafone. Power to you.
Need a website for your business? Whether you're a consultant, an electrician, or you run a nursery. Select your business sector, company name, colour and layout. Done. Customise your site with your own text, images and logo. Let your customers find you anywhere. Choose from over 120 business sectors. 1&1 My Website. 1&1.co.uk.
Sarah Roberts, you recently purchased pet insurance through comparethemarket.com, yes? Excellent, then we come in. Here is your very own Bogdan toy.
Is the reward from Villages of Mirkovo for going to right website. Well done.
For your exclusive Mirka toy, buy insurance through comparethemarket.com. Simples.
I am full HD. I am a D5100. I am a Nikon.
In 1966, a top-secret unit was formed.
That's good.
To capture Nazi war criminals.
It's a brave thing you're doing.
I'm terrified. Their story continues to this day.
We have to deal with it.
Academy Award winner Helen Mirren.
It's not over!
The Debt, in cinemas September 30th.
Brancott Estate, asking what if led us to create the original Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. Where will it lead you? Brancott Estate. Stay curious. Proud sponsors of Rugby World Cup 2011.
If you need me, call me. No matter where you are, no matter how far. Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry. 'Cause baby,
there's a force at work across the world, helping businesses of all sizes grow to achieve their potential. That's the speed of yellow. DHL Express. Excellence simply delivered.
You're not wrong, Jeff.
Smarter data for a smarter planet.
Scotland beaten 13-12 by Argentina in what you have to say was a fantastic match in Wellington. Earlier today we had Ireland against Russia, highlights coming up, and at around 3 o'clock in the morning Fiji took on Samoa. You might have missed that one as well.
The men in blue have dominated the first 12 minutes. Botoli back to PC, the attempt at the drop. Well, there's not much wrong with that right peg. Paul Williams. Well picked up by Mapasua. Had to reach out a bit for that one. Penalty to Samoa. And getting penalised there was Ravulo.
I've asked you to come round through the gate twice now. Sit on right.
And that flew very straight indeed. No, Buatava with a put in. Powerful scrummage there, picked up by Stowers. PC getting thumped. That was a great tackle. The danger not gone though. Has he got the ball over the line? He has indeed. Cotto standing off. The Fijians just trying to find a little gap. Como Bole from close range. A big dump truck getting the wheels rolling. Cotto, now surely a chance. Tally! The Fijians at last have got the try. Still 11 minutes to go. 13 points separate the sides. That was Perenisa. Williams goes through, great step, looks for support, Stowers. Surely, that now is the contest.
Touch. Pause.